Yo, 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 good morning, currency traders. Dollar pairs, yen pairs, gold oil, let's go. Hey. I apologize for dressing casually today. I didn't sleep much last night. But anyways, hello, my name is Wayne McDonald. I am the Chief FX Market Strategist for TradersWay.com. Thank you very much for being a client. Also, I want to thank you right off the bat for all the people that left comments on yesterday's videos. I appreciate that. That's very helpful for our community, so thank you very much, not just for your loyalty, but then again, supporting the community. Likes are also very much welcomed. And if you're a new subscriber, hats off to you. Also, if you're fairly new to these videos, I'm going to use MT4 today by Traders Way, obviously. And if you want my chart templates, my pivot points, my moving averages, my oscillators, all my profiles, all my individual chart templates, as well as those indicators, and there's also a scalping OCO in there. If you want all that, it's totally free. Charts.fxbootcamp.com. Compliments of the firm. Thank you very much, Traders Way. So go to Traders Way, open up a demo account, then download MT4, then come back to this video, click the link in the description below, download my chart templates, install that into your MT4. Boom! Sounds like a lot, but it should take you half an hour. All that kind of stuff. So anyways, nice to see you. Today, dollar pairs, yen pairs, maybe some Swizzy, gold and oil, answer some of your questions. We can do some fundies if you want. And then moveon.com. Does that sound reasonable? Yeah? Hang on, let me get you a place where you can ask questions. There's a couple of things I wanted to try. I tried something new today. Hang on, I got to pull it up because it didn't work the way I thought it would work. Just going to take me there. Hang on. No, it's not going to take me there. Hang on. YouTube is... Did that take me offline? No, it didn't. Wow. YouTube's a little bit strange. All right, we'll forget all of that then. forget all of that. Hang on. I got to move things around. I was going to do something different. It's too complicated. Hang on. What's up, crypto? What's up, everybody? How am I doing today? Well, I'm tired. Other than that, golden. Gee whiz, everything is slow today. Hang on. I don't think it's me. There we go. All right, I'm almost set. I'm sorry. I was trying something new. I'm trying to improve. Now let me ask you something. Is the webinar being broadcast at a higher resolution? Remember last week we tried at 4K, and for some reason, not 4K, 1080p. And YouTube had a fart. It just wouldn't do it. Where's the giant mug right there? So I made a different change, and I'm wondering if YouTube is broadcasting in 1080p this time. So please let me know if you're getting 1080p. You asked for it, and I'm trying to do it for you. Okay. So anyways, let's moveon.com. One of the things we talked about yesterday is if you have a plan and you believe, based on your analysis of macroeconomics, that somewhere in the next 3 weeks, these yen pairs will go up, then as they fall, you need to identify potential levels of support in which it may bounce. right? Miss says, also, thank you so much for yesterday's session. It's always great to hear from you. Your perspective is always valued, and keep up the awesome work. Thank you. I've been following you for some time. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, you guys are still getting 720. Well, you know, again, it's not me. I don't know what's going on there. I'm broadcasting. I'm sending 1080p there. So somewhere in YouTube it gets dropped. So anyways. So let's go back to this. Where is the potential here? This is the conservative bottom. This is the aggressive bottom using just normal technical analysis. So there's an interesting one for a potential. Okay. Now yesterday we were talking about this being an aggressive sell, and this is a conservative sell. Okay. And if we get the conservative sell very often, you get bottoms. So that's very interesting if you had if your general plan was maybe over the course of the next 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 1 week, a reversal happens. That is very interesting. So the most important thing I see on this chart here is this, the 55. Nice. Okay, nice. Cool. So let's see if we have congruency on the other yen pairs. Are they all bouncing? Well, let's take a look at this one. Maybe I should click in or out. I guess in. All right. Okay. This right here is currently our bottom. In fact, it's very specifically our bottom. Okay. So this is S2. This is S3. Now we're very rarely at S3, but notice that it's to the exact pip. Huh. PS says, hi Wayne, just to let you know, the chart template download link does not send the email for the download. I get that from some people, PS. I don't know why. I use a very expensive service to make sure it goes out. And I probably get 2 or 3 thank you emails a day thanking me for the templates. So I really don't know what to do. Because most people get them, I think. So I am in the process of changing that whole process. And I want to then track the percentage of people that actually get to the download page. And if they don't, since I'm tracking them, I'll find out where they get dropped and try to fix it that way. Okay? Okay, so, yeah, Travis says, try your spam folder. Yeah, what can I say? You know, so most people get it, but I do get a lot of people that say, you know, they don't get the email. But I use redundant, external, high-quality email server delivery device companies like SendGrid, for example. So it goes out. So I don't know. I don't know if it's like you use Yahoo or something in Yahoo or Hotmail and it blocks it, but it shouldn't because it's just an email. So I don't know. What can I say? Okay. Cool. So I will look into it is all I can say because I am looking into it. I have a meeting about it today. All right. Wow. What is this from? NFP? All right. So what do you think about this? So what I want to remind you what we're doing. We are basing, we have a strategy based on a fundamental bias. We don't know if it's right. We don't know if it's wrong. Okay? But the strategy is you feel that over the course of the next 3 weeks, the yen move down will stabilize. And by the end of the year, 16 weeks, by the end of the year, yen pairs will be up. Okay? Up, I don't know why I made that an acronym. But anyways, will be up. Why do we know if that's going to be the case? No, not at all. Is there a lot of risk to that strategy? Oh, yeah. But actually, what would likely happen is we just simply get some sort of pause in the trade war and it rallies. Like it could be something as simple as that. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, by the way, we're gonna do this. Let me see if I can get this. We're gonna do what we did like a week ago. Where's my YouTube? I guess that's it. Hang on. YouTube.com/Forex.Today. Oh, I didn't want that. That's live. I didn't want that. Stop slouching, Wayne. Come on back. Come on. Okay, let's go here. If you have a request for me to cover a particular currency player, leave it here. I'll get to it later in the video. So let's grab this. Leave it in the comments, okay? Let's go back to this. If you want me to cover like pound Aussie, you need to ask here. I'm going to cover what I want to cover. Then I'll go over there and see who requested currency pairs. Okay, we're going to don't do it here. It's amazing how that happens. Don't request it in the chat. Leave a comment. There's a difference between a chat and a comment. Okay. How do I catch you at the start of every day? You subscribe, Jeff. You click the subscribe button. And Buso, you don't understand. So stop asking that way. You need to click and leave it on the other video. Okay. Let me do it one more time for Mbasu. There you go. Leave a comment. All right. So we're back. All right. So anyways, that's what we're going through, right? Okay, so one of the things I'm eyeballing is the same idea. If your bias is up in the next 3 to 16 weeks, then what support would you be interested in? Now, a few weeks ago, we identified this level, and we're there now, and it's bouncing. Okay, that's very interesting. And it's bouncing at September's M2. Now, what else would we be interested in? Maybe down here. And that's a long ways down yet. So, do we pay attention to the level that we're at now? Oh, yeah. So, how do you do that? Okay. Notice this, guys. We were here yesterday, and I identified this for you. We were all red. Remember, that wick says it was all red at some point. Uh-oh, hang on. Okay? That wick says we were all red at some point. Gee whiz, this chair makes me look poor posture or something. That's probably better. Okay, that was all red at some point. Then we hit this, And this wick says it was that green. So it went from red, okay, and then it went up. It hit this, came down a little bit, and then went up, and now has come down, okay? So on an hourly chart, it almost looks like a double bottom 1, 2, 3, doesn't it? But that's very interesting. This line we drew a long time ago, not days ago, weeks ago. And check out the response, Pachow. Remember, we're looking for reversal patterns at support. If that bias, so again, I'm not telling you to do this. I'm telling you, if that was your bias and that was your trade plan, how do you step into a falling market if you're a bull? Make sure I'm talking, or you're understanding me, right? That's what we're talking about. So now you drop into a smaller time frame like that hour, like I just told you. What would it look like on an hourly chart? Oh, see, that tells you everything in the candles. So what if yesterday, while this was falling, you had a thought process, and I know you did because we talked about it, of finding obvious support, finding a reversal pattern, and then trading a longer-term bias. Is that it? Did you get what you wanted? Left shoulder, right shoulder? Oh, you don't like my cap? Matches. Harvard. Cool. You see what I mean? Right? We talked about it yesterday, and now it may have formed. What are you going to do? Did you have it planned? Were you watching this? Is this part of your analysis? Are you thinking a month from now, or are you thinking about yesterday? What's up, Carlito? Are you thinking about next month, or are you thinking about yesterday? It's a big question, isn't it? Thank you, Mammy. Hey, if I did a conference in South Africa, I'm thinking like Cape Town. If we did a thing in Cape Town in the middle of January, like the second, how about like the second week of January? Would anybody be interested in paying money and attending? Let's say there was amazing training. Not just me, but some famous guests. Let me know if you're interested in that, because I'd have to squeeze it in between semesters. But I'm thinking about it because it'd be terribly cold in Georgia, and it would be prime time summer in Cape Town, and we'd be on the beach, the hot, scorching beach, South Africa. So let me know if you're interested in that. I'd bring some famous friends with me. Okay, so let's go through here. Oh, we did the kitty CAD. Yeah, so for that, you're going to need commodity. Okay. Now, here's another one we talked about yesterday. You'd do that. Remember, guys, I'm going to charge money. It'd be less than $10,000, so don't worry about that. January, Stephen. It would be the second week of January if I did that. Yeah, I have a lot of friends in Johannesburg. Okay, Johannesburg. And Cape Town is a long ways from Johannesburg, but I don't know. I want to go to Cape Town. Everyone tells me it's beautiful there. I thought Johannesburg was was a nice place. It was beautiful, but it'd have to be Cape Town because I want to be on the beach. I've never been to Cape Town. Sorry. So I don't know. I'm going to talk to people. So if you live in America, just imagine walking into summer and you're on a beach. Yeah, that wouldn't be much. I don't know, $1,000 or something. Whatever they charge for weekend seminars. So here's the same idea. Now this is a 4 hour, so it's going to look a little tighter, right? So on a 4 hour, it's going to be more like this. And then it hits this, then it's got to do another double bottom. Okay. So it got a lot of yeses, huh? Durban is nice, yeah. Been there multiple times. Yeah, I know people from Durban, but I don't know anything about Durban. Cool. So anyways, okay. Is that happening? You see how it's slightly different on different time frames? So the other one, we looked at it from a weekly basis, then we looked at it from a daily basis, and then I dropped right into a 1 hour basis. This is a 4 hour, but can you envision what the 1 hour double bottom would look like on a 4 hour? Is that it? Then the higher high, higher low? That might be it right now, right? So I don't know what chart you prefer, but you should get used to seeing inside the candles. Okay. Cedric says it might hit the weekly target first. Well, that's actually what it says. So remember, all we know is what it says. So right now, the 21 is in control. So it says sell the 5A cross down into this target. Okay. Now, some of the other currencies, however, have already breached the 21 and have gone up to the 55. So it just shows us that Aussie is a bit weaker than some of the other currencies. But if all the other yen pairs go up, then the Aussie yen will go up too. It might just be lagging a little bit, but which would put a lot of stress on that 21 as resistance. Another way of saying it is you're not looking at it on a 1 hour chart, so you might not see it actually has already done the double bottom and is going to kick off the 5 EMA at a higher high, higher low scenario and would go up to here and catch up to the other yen pairs. Okay, so if you're that person, then you're basically you're trading now or very soon, and you're risking this yellow area, and your stop is just going to be slightly below that. Okay. Now, just bear in mind, if or when you hit that 55, the 55 will also hold, and that suggests a double bottom of some sort, and then up. So you might, right? So you might scalp. I don't know if you call that. This would probably go up for a day. So you take this trade and then you take profit, and then you take this trade and you don't take profit because you're expecting a higher high. So don't expect a higher high, right? Actually, let's change that. Okay, let's do some new color. Don't expect a higher high, expect a higher high. Does that make sense? And so even though I'm showing you a 4-hour, I see the 1 hour. And right? But the advantage of the 4-hour is you see the second trade. You see trade number 2. If you're on a 1 hour, you only see trade number 1. So I see 1H. I'm planning on the 4H. Okay. And on the other pair, we looked at the 1D and the 1W and all that kind of stuff. Is that right, Ramiz? Well, if it's 36 degrees Celsius, I don't know how much coffee I'd be drinking during the day, but I'd be drinking it in the morning faux show. Okay. Cool. You know what then? I will make like a website and have you confirm that if I put it together, you're going to show up. And then I'll make some phone calls. Like maybe pre-sell you a ticket for $1. Be great to get a couple of dozen hardcore traders together. Coffee and cigar for breakfast? That sounds great, Ramiz. All right, pound yen. Now we're on a 15-minute chart. By the way, do you guys remember writing this? When we were at 136? You guys remember that? This dropped to 128. So it went from 136 to 135 to 134 to 133 to 132 to 131 to 130 to 129, 128. Isn't it nice that we had a trade plan and a target? I actually wrote it out in English. How nice is that, right? Right on, guys. I appreciate your, instant and immediate feedback. That's really cool. Like, I would do it if people showed up, because it's a great opportunity to meet you. We'll fill it with, 8 hours of training. But other than that, let's go out and have dinner. Let's have drinks. Right? One day of training and a VIP dinner. And the next day, just a meetup somewhere. I don't know. So anyways, isn't that cool? Nobody remembers doing this? Huh. All right. Well, now what? What are we doing if we have that 3-week to 16-week upward move that you have planned in your hypotheses? Remember, by hypotheses, we're talking about a plan. Do we know if a plan is going to work? No. It's a strategy. It's a plan. Okay? So if that's true, you're looking for obvious support. Oh, this whole area is obvious support. For you to be a bull in a falling market, not only does it need to be at obvious support, it needs some sort of reversal pattern. So what did we talk about yesterday? How about something like a double bottom with a higher high, and therefore you can look for a higher low. Okay, number one is the double bottom. Number two is a higher high. Number three is a higher low, which is right here. Okay. And so now the last part of this expected move is, we'll do it sort of purpley, down, 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 off the number three, and up. Oh, well, that seems to be doing exactly what we want, but not just what you want at the exact price you would expect it. Oh, well, that's helpful. Unethical, that's kind of what I'm doing now. So what I was saying is I would create a website where you sign up and you tell me you're serious, and if we get 30 to 50 people saying I'm going to go there, I will fly out there and all that kind of stuff and do this day and have some fun, then we'll do it. Then we'll make it, right? Joel says, please invite David Pegler. Yes, in fact, I would invite David Pegler. I actually talked to him about it already. Right? So it'd be me, Ryan, and David is what I would assume. Two South African brothers. And a dumb Canuck. All right. So there we go. What do we want to do now? Dollar bears? No, let's do gold and oil, actually. I want to get off currencies for a second. What do I think about stock trading? I love it. Okay. Okay. So now what? Are we stabilizing? Okay, I know we're on a 4-hour, but what are we looking for? Number one, we need support. Number two, we need a reversal pattern. Okay. And then, of course, at some point, you're going to need a higher high. Okay, and then maybe even a higher low. So let's take a look. Is there any level of support here? It's not amazing, but it's there. It's not the right pivot, but it is a pivot. Okay, so you're kind of desperate if you're a bull, but probably not aggressive. So what we need to do is breach this 21. Okay, we need to breach this because, as you likely know, you're supposed to sell here if you're a bear. Okay? So as long as we're below that 21, people are selling it. Okay? So if it breaks, what it says is that the people selling it have given up or taken profit. One of the two, same thing. Okay? And then at some point, we will need to get above that for any serious bull to be serious bullish. So this doesn't look that good at the moment. If you're a bull, you'd have to kind of do a creepy creep up here like this. It doesn't seem likely in the moment. Okay. Now, do you remember 24 hours ago we were here and somebody said something about it being bullish? And I said, I can't see it anywhere. There's just nothing on here. And even if you're a bull, you couldn't do it now. And one of the key things is at the time, we were at the 21. Remember, the 21's moved since then because it's a dynamic. So we were right on the 21. And I said, I can see like 9 reasons to sell it. And that what it's telling me is it's going to fall like a ton of bricks with 2 hammers on it. Remember that? And that it might go up, but it would take time, and you certainly wouldn't do it now. The only thing I could possibly consider is sell. Right? Can anybody confirm that? And then while you confirm it, I'm going to draw, okay, what actually happened. There we go. Okay. So think of it this way. Oil fell from, it was above 56, like 56 some change. So we'll say it fell from 56 to 54. $2. That's like 200 pips in the Forex world. And there you go. Now, it might fall again because we're still riding the 21, but that's sort of besides the point. What we talked about yesterday on this line in this sort of resistance area, and you can see I actually drew it here, is it's all down, and there's no way in the world you could buy it. And even if it went up, it's money you don't want to be involved in. Okay. Hey, $2 is good money, guys. $2, right? One contract pays you $2,000. If you traded one contract yesterday, based on the analysis I shared with you, is $2,000. That pays you for a day on the beach, getting Forex trading, plus your airline ticket. And since it's South Africa, $2,000 would probably pay for your hotel too. Oh, Cedric, yeah. I don't know if I don't really feel like doing it today, Cedric. And I didn't promise it, I suggested it. Sometimes I like it on Mondays, but right now it's just not helpful. So I don't really want to get sidetracked. I want to look at trades. Okay, now let's say next week might be a good time to do COT to see if the escalation in the trade war has started to change positions. But you have to remember, they're reported on Tuesday, so that data is going to be collected today, and then it's released Friday at 5 p.m. So really, if we cover it Monday, we'll find out did positioning change in the market based on the escalation in the trade war. So what happened 2 weeks ago is sort of irrelevant today. Like, I don't care what happened to before this, right? I don't care what the market was doing before the trade war escalated. So looking at it now doesn't give me, it's not even relevant, right? It's just, no. But Monday, please remind me, like, hit it up 5, 6, 7, 8 times in the chat. Wayne, do the COT. Do the COT because of the trade war, and I'll do it. Okay. All right, cool. Gold. Let's do gold. Now, we were scalping gold yesterday. I know, right? That's unusual, right? We don't typically scalp gold together. But were we scalping up or down? You won't know the loon. Were we scalping up or down? Alone, alone, alone. Alone, alone. Remiz, they'll do what Australia did. is generally what you should think of. So I changed the settings to try to get you guys to be able to get 1080p. People say you don't get 1080p, but it seems like there's a good 30-second lag now in the chat. So I'm going to change it back the way I had it, the YouTube change. Yeah, oh my God, there's almost a minute lag. Up. Yeah, wow. All right. So anyways, terrible. Okay, and I'm broadcasting at 60 megabits per second, at 20 frames per second, 0 drop frames. I'm sending 1200 kilobits per second. It's enough, so I don't know where YouTube has the problem. But anyways, a couple of things going on here. Here's a take profit zone for bears. We can see that. Higher, low, buy off the 21. Okay. And then we were I think we were here yesterday, right? Not only was it down, but it was red. The idea, though, is that it's made a higher high, and we're above the 21. Above the 21 on the 4H, on the 21 on the 1H, and the issue is we're just going to revisit all of this support, the dynamic levels of support as well, and you want to scalp up. Now, what you should interpret is you see this. What you should see if you change this to like a 5-minute chart, what do you see? Well, on a 5-minute chart, over the course of some amount of time, it could be one candle or a bunch of candles, but at some point, this was straight down red on this 1 hour. Straight down red, 100% red. Okay? See, the way to create this wick, look at the top. The top has a tiny little wick. What does that tiny little wick say? It went up that little bit of wick. But it opened at the top of the candle. So it opened here and went up 1 pip during that whole time period. Okay? Now, what does the lower wick tell you? Well, at one point, it was solid red all the way down. Red, solid red all the way here. So it opened and went all the way down, solid red all the way down. By solid, I mean it didn't go up. It was at one point down. And this, you would have, if you were looking at the chart at that point, it was a giant bearish engulfing candle on the 1 hour. Okay? Now, the wick tells you that it worked its way down, hit the 21, and then what did it do? Up, and closed at the bottom of the real body. So what does that mean? Well, on a 5-minute chart, it was down, up. And we were talking about scalping up right here because of the 21 and the role reversal. So what the scalping ended up being yesterday was up, and then the next hour, and check it out. You hit the target. Check out the target. This is a cluster of weekly and monthly resistance. So that's the target, because you're just scalping. You're up to the next level, right? How gorgeous is that? So from our scalping period, more or less, you can see that it went up and hit the target and stopped. Okay, you see that? So more or less from here to here to here to here, it went up for the 4 hours after we talked about, well, and it went up for 4 hours after I showed you how to scalp it on, was it a 1-minute chart or a 5-minute chart? I can't remember. So it did that, generally speaking, for 4 hours, which is, that's your full work day, isn't it? So that was from New York open to London close. How cool is that? I know, right? Yeah, does that turn? No. Which one is it? This is the other one, I guess. All right. There's that gap. So there's where you stop. So let me mark that. There's the cluster target. So that's where you stop scalping up. Okay. Or was it this one? That's the same price. Oh, no, this is where we start buying. Cool. No, that's not right. That's where we started buying. Cool. So that would have been the target here. It's the same thing, the cluster that you need to right? There's no way you can scalp if you don't see support and resistance. So if you're a buyer, you're scalping it up till resistance and then you stop. And you can see why now, like holy smokes, right? So so what does it look like on paper, so to speak? And well, we were talking about this move here. Do you guys remember? And that was the buy. Then what? Up, 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 down, down, buy. Up, 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 down, down, buy. Up, 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 out. So my humble opinion, trading this on a 5-minute chart yesterday from the point where we started looking at it, which again is support for multiple reasons, you got 1, 2, and 3 scalps, and then an out. Okay. See what I mean? But we couldn't have done this without a 4-hour and a 1-hour chart. That's how I scalp. Okay. Up, 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 and out. I'm wondering if it was down in here. Well, it's the same thing. That was there for a reason, so and that must have been us scalping. All right, let me turn that back on. You are not. All right, so look at this. Here it comes down. So if this is dropping at the market open, okay, what else is going to happen? CAD's going to get weaker. Okay. Okay. So translate that into a bunch of trades. Well, what about for the rest of the day? Are you scalping oil now? Well, you can't sell now. It's already fallen, but you can set up roll reversals and check out plausible prices for the next wave. Okay. And as it keeps making a low, you can do it this way. You can keep dragging your fib. So if it makes a new low, drag your fib. If it makes another new low, drag your fib. Because what you're looking for at some point, it's going to come back up. It's called a retracement. And your sell zone is somewhere in here. Okay? And your plan is right? And you're short here. I do it all in the little dots, suggesting, the plan. Mayor says, I love the voice up, 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 down, down. Well, I do it on purpose. It's part of neuro-linguistic programming. Okay? And it's an anchor. So I do it on purpose. And you would continue doing that because it would go down, 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 up, up, and then you'd sell somewhere there, down, 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 and then you would do roll reversal here, up, up, sell, down, 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 down. You do roll reversal here, so on and so forth. Okay. And then I suppose if you wanted to look into Elliott Wave, I don't scalp that way, but you know, an Elliott Wave person would say, okay, there's a down, there's a bigger down, there's a sort of an okay down, a flat down, and then a three-wave correction before it back down again. That wouldn't hurt. Andrew Anderson says, "Thank you for all you do, Wayne." Thank you. Let me ask you for something. This goes to everybody, because still 90% of people do not contribute either a like or a comment or both. 90% of people do nothing. They watch this video, they benefit or not, and then they just go away and they do nothing. Would you please leave a comment on that video? That's yesterday's video. Leave a comment, leave a request. I'm going to look at this video in the next few minutes, and I'm going to look at requests for currency pairs. But if you feel like these webinars are benefiting you and you want them to stay on YouTube, you should leave a comment every day. You should leave a thumbs up thing every day. Okay? So please do that. So thank you for the positive feedback. Document it. Don't tell me in the chat because it disappears. I might not even see your compliment because I only look at the chat probably 5% of the time because I'm actually doing analysis, right? I do read the chat every day, or not the chat, the comments. So if you feel compelled to thank me, I totally appreciate it. I'm an only child. I love it. I need it. I adore it. So please leave it somewhere that I'm sure to see it, and that would be in the comment section of the video. Okay? Is that right, Stephen? That seems good. It seems like maybe you're Canadian. All right. All right, so anyways, that might be a scalpy scalp. So if that's true, this should be going up. Oh, look. Okay, how does that work? Right? Up, 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 down, down, buy. Up, 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 down, down, buy. Up, 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 up. What do you want to do next? Well, you mark these things, right? You can use sort of the wick there, maybe the body. There's no wrong way of doing it. Okay? It's just scalping. Okay? This is consolidation. There's a breakout, pullback, breakout, pullback, breakout, pullback, breakout, pullback. And then at some point it's going to fail, and once it makes a lower low, stop. Okay? And in fact, if it doesn't mean down, it just means stop. But then go to the next time frame. Go to the next time frame, like a 15, and you'll see that the 15-minute just wants to do what you've been doing on a 5-minute chart. So for faux example, it's probably going to come back sort of in these areas. Okay, I'm just showing you old highs, how they kind of overlap each other. So it seems to me that this whole area, let's do it in black now. Yeah, let's make it that. This whole area from this high to that low, so let's go here. This whole area on a 15-minute chart is probably a buy, don't you think? On a 15-minute chart, don't you think it's going to come down at some point and do this? Well, therefore, on your 5-minute chart, it's going to do this, and then 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 it's going to do this. And then it's going to do this. And it's all inside of that. Okay? The only thing that's happening is breakout, pullback, extension. We're just looking at multiple time frames, that's all. Lee says, I have no place to leave a comment. Not on this video. You can't leave comments on live videos. You have to click the link I've posted 9 times. Go to that link, leave a comment. I'm pretty sure that's opens the right one, but look, I can't click on it. I can't click on it, but anyways, pretty sure that works. What is your thoughts on MoneyGram? I don't know what that is. What is a MoneyGram? Do I comment? Sometimes. Sometimes. I usually just do a quick read. Yeah. Daniel, again, to everyone, I'm not talking about in the live video. I'm talking on yesterday's video recording. I think that brings up the right thing. I think it does. I think it's bringing up the right one. Let's see. So I go here, and I've asked you to go here. Maybe it didn't copy the right thing. Yeah, that's yesterday. I'll pause it. It's a little slow because I'm broadcasting live right now. But 53 other people get it. All right. Sort by newest. All right. Yeah. 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes. So lots of people do get it. You click the link that I give you and you leave a comment. Cool. Thank you, everybody. So I'm going to go through these now and start looking at currency pairs. I think you get the idea of scalping. Okay. Cool. Why is it all cars? Doug Muro. All right, cool. Wayne, you are amazing. Thank you very much. I love stuff like that. I'm an only child. I love it. It's very nice to have you as a coach. Continue what you're doing. Thank you. Oh, analyze Euro Lira. All right, well, let's start there. Analyze. So you already know I'm in the trade, so there's not much really for me to do. High yield. Oh, I took profit on that little trade, the smaller one. I took profit on that a week ago, I guess. We were at like a monthly profit target. I can't remember, so I got out. Euro Turkish Lira 4-hour chart. So yeah, I took profit here last week, I guess. There's my entry. Okay, now this is my coaching account, right? But you get the idea. I'm teaching you how to trade, right? So we just did this on a 5-minute chart, but let's do it on a 4-hour chart. Down, 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 up, up, sell. Now you remember I had a second little mini trade right here just to show you. I think I took this one, but that's what I did. Down, 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 up, up, sell. Okay, down, 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 down. Now I teach you to use a role reversal methodology. What used to be support becomes resistance. So we go back here, up, up, sell, right? Down, 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 down. Let's use some resistance here. That was supposed to be blue, come on. Okay. Right, lower low, lower high, down, 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 down. Drag this across, there's a sell zone. Up, up. And if you're using the central as a guide, then it should probably do this. Down, 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 down. Probably role reversal here. So this is all future stuff now. So it'll probably come up and use this pivot. And then right, up, up, down, down. And at that point, I should be probably thinking about taking profit or moving a stop. Okay. So that's it. So this was, I think, a monthly projected low. I think this was the monthly projected low. And now this is the monthly projected low. And the idea, at the very least, on a 4-hour chart, very least, let's do a different color here. Very least, that you should be short here, 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 you should be short here. And this is a 4-hour. I'm not talking about scalping. I'm talking about once a month you're selling. Okay. So I sold in the beginning of May. Here's another one, sort of middle May, June. So every 2 weeks, you should probably get short. Okay. That's cool, right? I mean, it's just pretty basic. And then I go here, margin, $111 of my cash invested. I have $1,700 profit on 117 and some change, right? So you go la 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 la. Boy, the machine gets slow broadcasting. Come on, Bubba. It's only a calculator. What is it doing? Holy smokes, huh? All right, so 1,750 bucks. What is going on here? Divided by clear. Where? Clear. 1,750 bucks divided by $111. This is weird, this calculator. The other one, I think, doesn't even work. Where's the equal sign? Oh, we'll do it that way. Okay, 1,500%. That's how many, 15.76 is how many times it's up the amount I invested. Terrible calculator. Should have done it in Excel. Anyways, 1,500%. Nice! I made $111 almost 16 times. That's pretty good. Yeah, but it took me 3 months. 1,600% return on investment in 3 months. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, well, that's what Mayor's saying too. Well, let's do that. I guess I do it this way. I pull this back up. So look at it this way. You say, well, Wayne, I don't get it. Why does it say $1,740 here, but there I'm only up $1,470? Well, I've earned $300 and something, $333 in interest payments since May. So as a bond, for example, let's dumb it down. I invested $100 in a bond, and I'm earning 100% a month. This per month. Like, I don't know if that's actually true. So May to June, July to August, right? So in 3 months, I've made, let's call that $300. It's not quite, but I made $300 and I invested 111, but let's say it was 100, right? So in about 90 days, 3 months, I've earned 300. Oops, let's dumb it down. Sorry. In the 3 months, I've earned 300% interest. So over 3 months, right? So that's 100% per month. So how long do you want to earn 100% per month on your cash? Now here's the problem. I've made 300 in interest payment, and I just blew you away. You're like, dude, this guy made 300%. He makes 100. He doubles his money every month. Oh my God, what an amazing investment. Okay, so I'm up 300% on that, but on pips, I'm up 1,400%. And all of a sudden, you don't care about the 300% because it's pathetic. You're like, oh my God. But anyways, I'm doing it obviously as an education. Now imagine you did what I was showing you and what I've been telling you to do over and over and over again. If you've been building a portfolio, imagine you have many trades open that are doing that kind of return. Okay, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. What lot size are you using? It doesn't matter. It pays the same, Sandy. Okay? It doesn't matter your lot size. But that was $100 in margin, right? So that's a mini lot. So I've earned I'm on my way to $2,000 profit on a mini lot. I mean, so if you translate that to a full lot, I'd be up 20,000. If you would put $1 million with a big lot, then I'd be up $200,000 in 3 months. But one standard lot, I'd be up $20,000 profit on a $1,000 investment in 3 months. So whatever lot size you want, brother, it doesn't matter. Cool. One of them that I got my eyeballs on was this Euro ZAR, okay? Right? You remember this conversation? It had to do with, I wonder what's going to happen when we get here. So are you going to follow this up now? Down, 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 up, up, roll reversal, down, 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 up, roll reversal, down, down, down. Do you have a plan? Okay. So we talked about it late last month and early this month that I wanted to get short this, but the market wouldn't let me, right? You remember that conversation? I almost sold right here. I was very clear. I almost sold right here. I had my finger on the button, and then I'm like, yeah, and then I'm really glad I didn't, right? So is this the big change in trend? Could be, right? Could be a rabbit, could be. Check this out, though. Up, 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 down, down, buy. 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 Up, 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 down, down, up, up. And is that the obvious target? Stop buying. Now, if you're a bear, you've been waiting for the low. There's a support low, there's a support low, and these just might be lower. So now you might be thinking, oops. Now you might be thinking down, 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 up, sell. Down, 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 up, sell. And then, of course, here's the real fractal nature of this. If the Euro ZAR is going up further, you're going to want to fib from here to here. So where's 50%? Right about there, 382, 618, roughly, right? So if you're a bull, you think this is totally normal, and somewhere in this, I guess blue will do, somewhere in this area, you're probably going to be a buyer again if you're a bull. And if you're a bear, you're hoping that doesn't work. But a bull is going to try it again. because this is a 30-minute chart. On a 4-hour chart, and again, I'm trying to teach you the fractal nature of the market. On a 4-hour chart, the only thing they see is higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay? Is it clicking, guys? Is anybody having an aha moment where I'm showing you the 4-hour, I'm showing you the 1 hour, I'm showing you a 15-minute chart, I'm showing you a 5-minute chart and how to put them together and then rebuild them all the way back? So if you see a 5-minute chart, you should want to know what's going on the 4-hour so you can reverse engineer everything. So you start up high on the 4-hour, drill your plan down, and then reverse engineer it back up so that you can anticipate the price action hours and days before it's happened. Okay? Easy, right? You are not alone, right? If you guys are new, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to the channel. Please do. Okay, let me answer another question here. Is that it? Okay, so let's go to another question. That was a question off of here. Let me reload. So again, thank you for asking questions. I should not refresh. YouTube is so slow. Learning every day. Cool. I'm washing the mud away. The key understanding of how pivots work. You should take a training course on pivot points. Take the swing trading course at fxbootcamp.com. Okay, Forex student? Come on, YouTube. No, I don't want more. I want the comments. All right. Great session today. Thank you for all you do for the Forex community. Thank you. These classes are great. They are benefiting me. Very helpful. Right on. Thank you, Carly. Excellence want more. Could you consider having a Euro index, USD index? Yeah, I got one, Sav. I have one. Let's do the pound. Let's pound. I haven't used it in a long time. I think it's on this. I think it's on this platform. Insert. No, I probably have it as a template. Currency index. There you go. Although it's displaying Swissy. Why is it displaying Swissy? Great British Pound. Cool. There you go. There's your pound index. Okay? How's that? So what you could do is you could set up all of these as, so you set up a template that you like, and then you could do all of these. Right, you could set up I don't think it matters even what currency you put it on. Okay, now you do the template. Okay, they all look the same because they're measuring the same thing. All right, so you don't look at what currency pair you're on. You're looking at this. So that's a pound index. Okay. Well, let's put that up here, actually. Okay, pound index. Gee whiz. There we go. And I'll make this a euro index. Do I have to euro? Okay, that's already a Swissy. Let's make this one Aussie. Make this one Kiwi. Make this one CAD. And you know, you might want to throw in what, yen? What else are we missing? I guess you can throw in yen and dollars, so you can do it like this now. Add another one, doesn't matter which one, might as well make yen. And you go currency index, and you make this JPY. And then of course you want a dollar index, right? You go add another one, and you do this, and then you want to make it, oops, dollar index. Okay, almost done. Cool. And then you frame everything up. Tile. I don't want any of that. What's the tile windows? Okay. So now we got all that set. And of course it's out of order, but whatever, we can rearrange that. Well, let's rearrange it now. Let's put it back. I want pound here. Pound is here. Commodity currencies I want near each other. So that's Aussie, Kiwi, Swissy, no. And US dollar index. I don't want that. CAD I put down here. Swissy, Euro, Swissy. So I got Europeans here, commodities here, and then fundings. So yen here, dollar there. I kind of want that the opposite. So, well, no, I'll do it that way. All right, cool. So now I'm going to save this whole thing as a profile. I don't want to save it as scan whatever I'm on, scan pound. So I am going to I am now going to go save profiles, save as, and call it currency indices. I'll just put index, it's just less words. Index. Okay. Currency index. Okay. And now that's a profile. So I can go here. Now I can go back and where is it? There it is, currency index. Cool. So that's a profile. So a profile is a set of charts, and then each chart I have as a currency index. So it saved them properly. Isn't that neat? So that goes to SavSav. Okay. You wanted a euro index, dollar index, pound index, and now it's there. Okay, Joe says, my trade plan for Euro Yen for the past 3 weeks has been accurate, almost to the pip. Thank you, Wayne. Hey, my pleasure. Thank you, Joe. Congratulations. Thank you, Wayne. You make trading more of community than a lonely one. I appreciate all your effort and time you put into your You're amazing. Can we do euro dollar and pound dollar? I would assume so, Jeff, but I don't know. So I am rebuilding everything. I have a meeting later today. So things are all going to change. So don't worry about if the answer is yes or no. All right, pound dollar. Maybe I didn't do pound dollar. Let's see, it would have been over here, right? Did I do pound dollar? No, I guess not. Cool. So let's do pound dollar. All right. So what this suggests is a small down and then maybe an up on a 4 hour. What does the daily suggest? Up to the 21, then down. Okay. This is a buy for a bull. So it's an aggressive buy, but probably will end up like that. Okay. So let's go to a smaller time frame. Oops. Short term up. Well, notice like how you should mark this up as like consolidation. Okay. And if you're a bull and you're going to trade this higher, remember that there's a short-term high according to the daily. So as a bull now, you'd be treating it as up, down, breakout, roll reversal, up. Okay. Now, if you're a bear on pound dollar, your swing is different. So your swing trade, and I'll do this a different color and a different thickness. This is your plan A as a swing trader, bearish swing trader, and this is your plan B for the week. So you can translate that any way you want. But if you're a bear back here, this is your plan A, this is your plan B, and so now you're looking to fire for effect. And a lower low, lower high would be killer if you're a bull. If you're a bear. If you're a bull, you're going to say no nonsense to the lower low, and you're going to take this north. So bulls are buying very, very, very soon, like a 5A cross up, in particular, maybe a smaller time frame. Bears are going to love it if there's signs of weakness in the bullishness. So a bear is going to love something like this because it's just going to be pa-chow. No doubt. No diggity, no doubt. So now you can drop into a smaller time frame, like a 15, okay, and start planning things out. So a 5A cross up would be good for bulls, don't you think? How about a 1 minute 21.55 cross up? Here's a 1 minute chart. 1 minute, the 21.55 turned bearish here. Okay, so what if the 21.55 turns bullish around here? Okay, what would you do? I don't know. Depends if you're a bull or a bear. Depends if you're paying attention. Depends if you have a plan and you're carrying out tactics for the plan. Really depends. Cool. Thank you for the question. So I did do dollar and I did euro. Okay, great. Daniel says, thank you for 2-hour talk, especially on strategy on the risk-off conditions. Thank you, my friend. That was a great lesson. This is that is a bucket of coffee. It is a bucket of coffee. Cheers to you, my friend. Cheers to you. Funny thing is, it probably holds like 3 beers. I should try it. It's 100% true. You told everyone actually well before that time. Right on, Teddy. Thank you for the confirmation. Laugh out loud. You should listen to me. Well, you heard the man. Get with it. Yeah. I remember talking about like stop listening to news and just listen to me, right? Missed the live webinar today. Gotta watch the recording. Boom, crypto. But crypto was in today. Thanks for making it, crypto. Thanks, Wayne. Got a you got a C Trader account, a Trader's Way? Bought the video course. You sold me. Right on, Tova. Boom. Rain Song. What a beautiful name. Rain Song. Cool. Euros are, no. Pounds are, Turkish lira did. I did one of those already, Ramiz. Thank you for being here every day, Ramiz. Femobix. Thank you, Wayne, for sharing your knowledge with us. My pleasure. Awesome stuff, Mr. McDonald. Yo, 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 Forex student. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thanks, Wayne. Once again, great session. But now that the Swissy and Yens are falling so sharply, how do you re-enter? I spent the whole day answering that today. Julie, thank you for the question. Obviously, it was on my mind. Thank you very much. Please do pound Aussie. Okay, but let's double check something first. Pound Aussie. Let's take a look. Pound is generally weak, and Aussie is generally weak. No, I am not going to look at Pound Aussie. You see why? You should look for something going up and pair it with something going down. So I'm not going to look at Pound Aussie because Pound is down and Aussie's down, but I would sell Aussie Swissy and Aussie Yen based on this information. Aha! Did anybody just have an aha moment? Could be a rabbit, could be. Huh? Right? Am I right? So please do Pound Aussie. No, but now we got an index for you. Huh? My pleasure. And by the way, if you liked what I just built, maybe I'll include it somewhere. Maybe I'll include that somewhere if you find this helpful. Wayne, always best. I'm getting a lot of knowledge from you and earn a lot of pips with your knowledge after your analysis. I don't need any other analysis. Thank you, Mayor. Ramiz, please, can we do pound and yen pairs? I did yen pairs, and we looked at a couple of pounds, so I'm going to call that achieved. Thank you, Ramiz. Frederick. Awesome stuff. Great encouragement from a real seasoned professional. Boom. Thank you very much. I want your coffee mug. That's an entire kettle. I like that. I like that. Can you do Pound Aussie? No, but thank you. Sorry, comms. Y'all, there's some real hidden gold nuggets in here. Pay attention, take notes. Thank you, Ben. Big Ben, Benorama. Thank you, Wayne. Great session as always. Thank you so much. PS. The PS was in here earlier today. PS, are you still here? Hey, Wayne, thanks for being a quality mentor and coach. You are helping greatly. First, with how to see the market and how to plan ahead trades. This is undoing some bad habits I picked up from less than great training courses a few years ago. Appreciate what you do. My pleasure, PS. Absolutely my pleasure. Chris says, quality analysis, Mr. Wayne. Thank you, Mr. Chris. Great session. Please cover Euro Kiwi. Let's take a look. Euro, stuck in the middle. Kiwi, weak. So it'd be an okay trade. It'd be an okay trade. So Euro Kiwi. Do I even have it? Yeah, Euro Kiwi. All right. Euro Kiwi. Okay, fine. Let's see. Perfect swing entry, perfect swing exit. The trade's done. Okay. Maybe, oops. Let's delete this. Maybe, just maybe, you get a new chance somewhere around here. Okay. In that case, you're thinking, okay. But that's generally the entry, that's generally the exit, and the trade should be done. You should be on vacation the rest of the month. But there might be a second follow-up. This actually tells me double top drop, right? That's what that tells me. So maybe you get it up there one more time, but I don't know if you really need that. Okay? Perfect little swing trade. Cool. So thank you for that. That was Cedric. Thank you, Cedric. As per usual, thanks, Wayne. Thank you, Josen. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Ramiz. I think that was Ramiz's third comment. Thank you, Ramiz. That's awesome. I appreciate it. No, the reason for having the trading strategy, smells like spam. Trade with Mr. Brendan and never encounter a loss on binary trading. What a moron. All right, scumbag. You are banned from the channel, scumbag. All right. Do you have a top 6 favorite chart pairs? I like anything with a dollar, anything with a yen, and anything with a Swiss franc. That's more than 6. That's probably 15. All right. Thanks, Wade. Most helpful. Thank you, JP. Ramiz again. Thank you, Ramiz. Boom. There's a loyal. All right. Here you go, Jeff. Very awesome information. Thank you, Jeffrey. Don't call me Jeffrey. All right, Mr. Jeff. Lee Crabtree. Love the training. Can't miss it. Thank you, buddy. Wayne, great session. Can you cover day trade? Okay, let's do that tomorrow because that's a good follow-on to the analysis. I kind of covered it, but I can cover it more specifically. Okay. And by the way, just an update. There is a programmer that is right now programming the daily trade planner AI for you guys to give you suggestions based on your bias. If it was you and what would it think about doing for the future. So every day it's going to give you an idea on how to plan for tomorrow. And that's essentially day trading. And then when you have the idea for the day trading, you should be able to carry out your own technical analysis and do the actual tactical entry or confirm with your technical analysis that the trade plan is phooey. Because it's not going to be right all the time. Maybe only half the time it's right. But your technical analysis will say, whoa, okay, I get that sell zone, but things have changed over the last 6 hours and there's no way that ain't going to work, right? You know what I mean? Versus another day where here's the suggested sell zone and right before London, you're in that zone and it starts to roll over. But that's all. That's your tactical analysis. But it's going to help you plan your trades in advance so that you can do the right tactical analysis and not guess, right? So that's basically day trading. So I'll probably end up having to write a day trading course to go with the daily trade planner so that you can get up to speed and see how it's doing it and why it's doing it and how to pull the trigger and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know when it's going to be done, but they're working on it. So that's coming up very soon for you guys. I hope you sign up for it because you told me you wanted it. So I've paid thousands of dollars so far. It'd be great if someone used it. Thanks, Wayne, for everything. Thank you, Lyndon. Caroline, appreciate it. Thank you, Caroline. What do you think about MoneyGram? I don't know what the heck you're talking about. You asked me in the live webinar. I don't know what it is, so I'm not even going to reply. I don't know what a MoneyGram is. It sounds like spam, actually. So, but anyways, Gandhi. Really great stuff today. Thank you, Krager. CT. An essential part of my trading day is these webinars. Love them. You don't get technical and fundamental like this anywhere else. Yeah, Adam. I've known Adam for 10 years. Thank you, Adam. Coms says, thank you for everything. No, thank you, Coms. Frederick, thanks, Wayne. Great video. Looking forward to your next one. Yeah, we're doing it right now, bro. Travis, great session. Thanks, Wayne. Thank you, T-Dub. Gary, thanks for today, Coach. Can you do the relative strength exercise? Well, you know what? I kind of was doing it in a different fashion, but maybe you guys like it. I'm always interested in what works better for some people and other things work better for other people. But like, that's what you would use this for. Now, I just do it by looking at the pairs individually. But if you can't do that, this is pound versus everything. Pound is weak. This is Aussie versus everything. Aussie's weak versus everything. Here's Euro versus everything. It's moderate. It's not strong. It's not weak. This is yen versus everything. Oh, it's strong. Okay. On 4-hour charts. If you don't like it on 4-hour charts, drop it into a 1 hour. Just make sure they're all on 1 hour. Okay. But this gives you like what's going on this week, basically. The last few days, yen has been much stronger than pound and moderately the same as euro. Right? So anyways. Okay. So maybe that's that. So there's your relative strength. Okay? Okay, Gary? Boom. Thanks, Wayne. Thank you. Sexy grabber. Thanks, Wayne. Thank you. Bubba. Thank you, Bubba. Can I ask, why do you scalp at all? Oh, you are obviously an experienced, competent trader. And as you say, scalping is not the way to make big money, like in swings. Okay, the reason I brought up gold and all that kind of stuff like yesterday and today, I scalp into my long-term positions. So it's a way to refine my entries. And for that, I need to know support and resistance, price action, Fibonacci, maybe some Elliott wave, and moving average crossovers sometimes are helpful in all those situations. And like, you just need to know how to trade. But like I said, and I think even yesterday, I don't try to make 10 pips. It's not even worth my time. I'd have to have like $1 billion on there to pay for the 2 hours I have to sit and wait to get paid on a scalp, right? So the reason I scalp at all is to refine my entries. So if I know I'm at a price I want to buy, if I used a 1 hour chart to enter, so I might do the analysis on a 4-hour chart and say, based on my 4-hour chart, I see support and I want to buy at the support. Now, if I waited 4 hours, it'd take a day to enter. That's too slow. If I used an hour to get something like a 5-8 cross up, that could take 12 hours. To get a 2155 cross up, it could take a whole day. So, but I already know that that's my price. So I know the price. I just don't know the time. So I'll drop all the way down to a 1 minute or 5 minute and start looking for moves that suggest the support is being respected, then I can drop a lot, pop a stop, and take a walk. And more often than not, it works out for me because the whole scalp is really just an entry on a legitimate 4-hour trade plan. Okay? Because again, I know the price and the time seems to be about right, so I use it to get in now and not wait. Because, if I waited on a 1-hour chart and I waited 12 hours, that might cost me 50, 60 pips. Now, statistically on a, let's say, 250 pip move, that's a big chunk percentage-wise, and I don't want to give that up. So that's why I scalp in on small time frames, but I'm just executing my long and medium-term trade plans, okay? So thank you. JT, great stuff. Thank you, JT. Could you do CAD yen? 1 hour ago, Ramiz is back. I think I did that, Ramiz. Why Euro so strong in such risk-off scenario? Yeah, good question. Let me think about it. Dollar bills, y'all. Right on, Jakir. Thank you. Thank you, man. Eddie. Thank you, guys. These are all from yesterday. Oh, thank you, Euro Lira. I did that probably right around when you asked, Joel. So great session. Thank you, Naomi. Jesus. I want to say over the next over a few months, I've been looking for someone to teach me, and I've not found until I found you, Sir Mr. Wayne, on FX Street last Friday. Sir, you are good. Nice presentation. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for doing this every day. I was back. O'Brien. My pleasure. I'd like to get your indices that you created. Okay, I'll think about it. I just created it for you, so I can do that. Thank you. Yeah, I'll think. I'll come up with something. CT. Cape Town. Yeah. That would be a great thing to do because I have final exams, let's say like second week of December. Then I have obviously family time, around Christmas and New Year. And the markets tend to wake up in the first week of January, second week of January. So we might be in some brutal, awesome moves and stuff. Plus, to get out of freezing cold Georgia, after my kids go back to school, I still haven't started my new semester, right? So I have this time where kids are in school, I'm not in school, it's freezing cold. Yeah, I want to go to Cape Town and hang out with you guys. We'll put together some good training. But for me, it's about hanging out. Hang out in Cape Town with 40 or 50 of my best friends. That sounds good. Imad, Jody, thank you guys. Vendette, every single day, post a thank you. I appreciate that. I honestly do. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Umberjack. Thank you, guys. Tavon, right on. Thank you, guys. So we'll call it a wrap. Thank you very much. If you want me to answer your questions and you have them now, when this video posts, and it'll probably be about 10 minutes, right? Then you can ask your question, or I'll do what we did today and we'll do it again tomorrow. But it'd be nice if you could leave your comments. If you still want to say thank you. This is really important to how YouTube judges our community in its ecosphere. So if you value our community, please leave a comment, not for me, but for us. Thank you for all your hard work every single day, y'all. Okay? Leave a comment. Jeff says, did the Dow fall because of the yuan, or is it already? Well, both, actually, JT. It's actually both, but it's not necessarily the yuan. It was the currency manipulation and the breach of 7.0, and then it was all pulled back, and so, all that kind of stuff. So it's a little of everything. All right, guys. So again, thank you for all the hard work you do every day. I apologize for dressing so casually. But I didn't sleep much last night, so look at that's not good. That's not good. So anyways, peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May our profits be above average. I will see you guys tomorrow. There's all kinds of things you can do on YouTube. Watch all the videos, but make sure you're a subscriber so that when I hit submit or when I hit start, you're notified and brought directly into the webinar every day. Okay? Take care. See you tomorrow.